think I was going to go to college because in Mexico, the expectation is just for you to finish middle school or high school. Both my parents just barely finished high school. So I am a first-gen American, high school graduate, college student, and I'm super grateful to be here. My name is Cynthia. I was born in Nashville, Tennessee, 19 years ago, and we moved to Tijuana, Mexico, which is just across the border. That's where my grandmother lives currently. And we moved there because my mother wanted to get her legal documentation to be a legal resident. So here I am with my siblings. This is Valentina, and that's Manuel. She's currently 13 and he is 9. My sister was born in LA because my mother was pregnant when we were about to move in Mexico. So from Tennessee we went to LA, and from LA to Tijuana. This was in TJ. What people did for fun was go to the mall, and it was very common to see people paint their bodies with random colors, and this dude would do like robot movements, whatever, and I thought they were really cool, so I just took a picture of them. Luckily, I moved to Anaheim, which is heavily Hispanic, and I was able to connect with a lot of people who taught me about the American lifestyle or language. I went to Loera High School in Anaheim. It's heavily Hispanic, Filipino, and Vietnamese. I did not speak English, clearly, my freshman year, but I eventually learned. It was being forced to learn. My entire household did not speak English, and as the one who was going to high school, I had to be the translator. So what was our hope if I didn't speak English? I also watched TV in English. I had to listen to music in English. I changed my phone settings to English.
Do you think it was a good thing that you were forced? Or do you think that that was a really hard time in your life to learn the language and to just be here in general?
When I was in Mexico, I just wished I was here sooner. Like, I would ask my mom, is this a year here in your papers? I have to go. Like, we have to go. I'm not going to learn English on time. I'm not going to be able to apply to college. It'll be too late for me. And I was very scared. So, I don't know. I simply don't know what could have happened. Immigration had been like a strong part of my identity and my upbringing. So I always had law in the back of my mind. I didn't think it was attainable for me as a first-gen student, but then I thought maybe I could pursue political science and learn about the public policy side that I was inspired by in my city, and then eventually tie it back to my immigration background and become an immigration lawyer.
What are you hoping to get out of that?
Well, to help others, like my mother. I wish she had someone that looked like her, help her get through the process. Maybe it wouldn't have been faster, but it would definitely been easier. Like, she would always say I would say the opposite of what she wanted. I was the oldest kid, so I would always like advocate for my siblings or advocate for someone else. So she would always say, "Ay, Cynthia, vas a ser una abogada. You're gonna be fighting for other people your entire life." She always says, "Be grateful. You had all these bad stories to write about in your college essay." She's like, "Be grateful that you moved to Mexico and I had you suffer over there, because now you have such a great story that you can say at interviews, someday when you're on a TV show." And she's like, "You can just profit from it." And I'm like, is it really worth it? I don't know, but...
Este es mi cartel sobre mi investigación en mi clase de investigación política con la profesora Ann Gordon. Desde 9/11, los eventos terroristas, ha habido un incremento en los sentimientos anti-musulmanes.
I think it's part of my culture, just to work, to be busy all day long. I think it's just common for me to see that. And I unconsciously probably just continue that.
So you're gonna, like, look at me and you're gonna tell me a sentence saying, I am Cintya Felix y yo soy blank.
You know what I thought about? I am Chapman.
Ah, me too!
Oh my god.
Pero me lo vas a decir en español, okay? You're gonna say,
Okay.
yo soy Cintya Felix y yo soy...
Okay. Yo soy Cintya Felix y yo soy mexicana. Yo soy un estudiante. Yo soy una donadora de sangre universal. Yo soy una hija. Yo soy una hermana mayor. Yo soy primera generación. Yo soy bilingüe. Yo soy ambiciosa, poderosa, muy humilde y agradecida. Esa es la palabra. Agradecida. Soy muy agradecida con mi vida. Don't cry. Don't cry.
Okay.
¿Por qué estás roja?
I am not the one supposed to be doing this right now.
I'm supposed to be crying?
Yes, you start.